Right, I just want to say right off the bat that I have no proof of this conversation, but I do have my memories. And this isn't a video to like name drop or anything like that. This is just purely to get out there what conversation I had. So back in 2023, I know it's 2023 sometime. It was a conversation I had with Mr. Garcia or Greg Garcia himself, the creator of My Name is Earl. And it was very short, it was like only a couple of messages. Um, but when he was on X, his Twitter handle used to be Who is Greg Garcia? And so, yeah, he had like a brief period where he was on Twitter, then he was off Twitter, then he went back on, and now he's just fully like deleted his profile and he's not on there anymore. But so I had this post. I said, "Oh, what?" Like I more or less was like, I tagged him in it. I was like, "What do you reckon about like adapting My Name Is Earl into a video game universe? Because that would be freaking cool, right? Like you could have 3D character models that look just like Joy and Earl and Ethan Suplee's character Randy. Um, just as they left off. So I mean, I just thought it would be a really neat idea because you could keep everything consistent type thing, but just adapt it into like a video game universe, kind of like a almost Telltale's Walking Dead style game, perhaps, or even I even joked I think about like Earl like making a game sort of like not Grand Theft Auto, but like um sort of like Earl in his earlier days where he was like being a thief. I reckon that would have been pretty awesome. Like they could do a game based off that type thing, but yeah, so he quite liked the idea, and from what I gathered from the conversation anyway. Um, and he more or less just didn't sound confident that a game studio would pick it up, but he more or less was like, hey, if a game studio approaches me about it, then yeah, that'd be cool type thing. So it could be very possible one day that happens, but it's a long shot. I know it's a long shot, and like I said, I've got no proof of this conversation now, and it sucks because I had them. I actually screenshotted it just to talk about this on YouTube, but I didn't want to release the video too soon or the screenshots too soon because it makes me look too much like a fanboy. And then, of course, I clean up my desktop and the photos go missing, the screenshots. So it sucks. It really sucks. But I also had a conversation with him about like, New Zealand. I was like, oh, have you been to New Zealand? And he said, um, yeah, he has, and he was actually going to go over there in June this year, 2024, being. Um, but yeah, and like I said, if you go to like New Zealand, I'll buy you a drink type thing, and he said, yeah, well, you can make me a martini. So it was like he was probably only just sort of like shooting the shit. I don't know. Like obviously he wasn't serious because we didn't catch up, but he had deleted his Twitter by then anyway. Um, so yeah, I was pretty like trying not to fanboy out because I was pretty excited. But yeah, unfortunately he deleted his Twitter page, so we couldn't like communicate anymore. But yeah, like it was just so cool to be able to like have that time talking to him, even if it was just for a brief moment. And even if there isn't going to be a My Name Is Earl video game, and even if I didn't get to have a martini with him, but I just thought that was really, really awesome to have that time. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I mean, if there is a game studio, I don't even know how to contact him anymore. But like, it sounded like if a game studio was interested, they could contact him, and he would potentially be able to. I mean, I'm not sure where the rights are all mixed up in now. Like, I'm not sure if Fox still has the rights to it, or it would be Disney now. I think, yeah, Disney would have the rights to it. So I'm not too sure how it would go. But it should be still his IP. I don't know how it works. Like, it's all beyond me, and I don't see it ever happening, to be honest. But man, was it cool to just pitch that idea to him, and he actually liked it. So, yeah. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. If any of you guys have the connections to get this ball rolling, because I'd love to see like a even like a Telltale's adventure game type thing, or even something more as in depth as like kind of story driven, obviously. Just a final farewell to Earl and the gang would be just fantastic. I know, like, yeah, we've got just as much hope of that as getting another season. But I just thought video games is a brilliant way of telling stories these days too. Like, he doesn't really need to wait around for a network anymore. He can, like, as long as they don't have, you know, the rights to it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too familiar with that kind of stuff. But it just would be neat to like have a game studio that's like, yep, I'm willing to do all that, and yeah, like Greg Garcia can obviously do the writing for the show. Like he'd have to have full control over what goes in it and what comes out of it um, before it gets released. But yeah, I mean, I'm wishful thinking. It's never going to happen. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I don't know. Just hopefully we could get some sort of ball rolling, but I doubt it. Uh, right, bye.